What's up everybody, we're back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at filters. So I know in the last couple of videos it's been kind of a downer with losing the arowana and everything, but that is just one part of the hobby. There is so much more to happen, especially with the fish room. Like I said, we are trying to set up the garage so that we can move everything around and get a bigger tank in. Part of that, like I've said in a couple of videos, part of the things you can do in advance is to set stuff up. So today I've got some filter baskets, some filter floss, some filter media, and I've also got the Opon Solution 1400 EF canister filter. So today what we're going to do is we're going to try and cram as much media into these as possible, so that we can get as much filtering potential out of it. So on average you should be having a kilo of filter media, so off this rings, these things up here, per 100 liters of water. And if it's a predator tank and it's very heavily stocked, you'd need 2 kilos per 100 liters. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and fill all of these up with as much media as possible, and see how much media we can actually cram in. So each one of these is about 400 grams, so I have 5 here, so that's 2 kilos worth. We're going to see how much is needed to fill up all 3 of these. We're going to put some filter floss in the bottom one, and if there's any space we're going to see if we can cram some of these in as well. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Alright, so we're going to start off with the bottom tray, which will be the tray that gets filtered first. The water comes down all the way through these holes, all the way down to this bottom one, and then water will filter up from the bottom. So first things first is we're going to try and cut some filter media, filter floss to the right size, and we're more or less just going to stick it right in. And this will just basically act as our pretty much just taking out all the muck that comes through the water. So yeah, now like I said, you get 400 grams worth of these in each bag. So let's see what happens. Alright, so the plan is to stack these on top of each other to try and fit as much in as we can, and then we'll do the same for these two. Alright, so the first tray, even with the filter floss at the bottom, has used up nearly 3 bags. Literally, these 3 remaining ceramic rings are what are left from 3 bags worth of media, which is absolutely crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and get more boxes of these and see how much more we can fill up. So we are done. We have gotten nearly 11 boxes worth of media into these 3 trays. That's around 4.5 kilos worth of filter media. So that's anywhere between 450 and say 225 liters worth of filtration, which is a decent amount. This could easily run the pool pond alone. This could easily run the 200 liter alone. This could easily run anything. This could definitely not run a 600 liter 6 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot tank by itself. I do have a few more boxes of media, and I have another video coming up on FX4 that I've got, and we'll see how much the FX4 can hold in comparison to this. One thing I'd like to say is that I think at the moment between the 2 filters, this probably holds more media, but the FX4 probably does a better job at completely cycling a tank. This has got a filter floss at the bottom, which probably isn't all that great, probably just keeps out all the muck from the water, and it's great at doing biological filtration, but not so much the mechanical filtration, which the FX4 will be brilliant for. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and put this together. We're going to fill it up with water, and we're going to hook it up to the pool pond. So see you guys in a bit. Alright, and so we now have it all set up. So it'll be filtering through the pool pond. Pretty much we're going to pre-cycle it before the tank comes, so that we can set up the tank straight away and do whatever the bish bash boosh we need to do, and pretty much get everything cycled. But yeah, this now, for this pool pond, we'll probably be able to filter it by itself, and we shall see what happens in the future. Hopefully we'll do a video where we set up the FX4, which is hidden behind the punching bag. And again, we'll try and see how much filter media it holds, as well as do some custom filter sponges and everything for that. And here we're just filling up the pool pond as well. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully it's more upbeat. I know there wasn't that much about fish in there today. But like I said, windy. This is all in preparation for the bigger tank that should be coming soon. Yeah, so despite the setback that we had, things still continue going forward. Again, we're planning for new tanks, systems to be built. We need to get a stand all prepped up and everything, and then we can move the 200 liter, because that's where the 600 liter tank was going to go, is where the 200 liter tank currently is. And then hopefully we can get all the big fish out into that tank, so we can actually see them. There will be more fish, so hopefully there won't be any of these shenanigans that happen between the gourami and the arowanas. But again, we just need, it's all a waiting game really. But here we're just taking the initiative and pre-cycling the filters, even if it might even take up to a month before we get the big tank, the 600 liter tank. I mean, it really depends on when we get the tank built, when the 200 liter gets moved, and also when the company starts to deliver again. So we'll see what happens really. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll try and keep more upbeat. Take care. Catch you guys later.